Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hold on. I need to untangle my headphones.
So I said, Tangler, I hardly know
Hello, how are you doing?
her. I'm not doing too bad. As I mentioned, I've just found a mod for Fallout 4 that lets you play as turns the main character into a Anthro Deathclaw. We've already seen the ones where it turns you into just a straight up Deathclaw, but this one just changes the player model, and the eyes aren't quite right, but I like it.
The eyes aren't there, but it does have promise. It seems to be the most promising one that I've seen so far.
Yeah,
So-
the others were a bit odd.
It does look good. It looks interesting.
From what I remember of The Wolf Among Us,
Mm-hmm.
we had just met and had our asses handed to us by Bloody Mary.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Cheap viewers? Oh boy.
Oh, why is the little clicky thing not working for me?
Goodbye.
There we go. The little button wasn't working for me. Yes, we'd wolfed out.
Yep. I mean, I don't think fully wolfed out, but wolfed out enough for me to enjoy the process.
Did I say that? Yeah, time to relax on the cover after wolfing out. Yeah.
Yeah. Wolfed out completely. Sorry, the Pringles are in full force and just like nom nom nom.
They're not Pringles. The
Snacktastic.
snacktastic Pringles.
Oh, that's how I would describe this experience. It's snacktacular.
They are very Moorish, aren't they?
They really are. Just eating noises.
Nom, 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 nom.
Just to upset Broggles.
Hopefully, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yes, we'd wolfed out.
We'd given Crane over to Bloody Mary.
Unfortunately,
We'd chosen not to murder. I say murder, not to in fear of our lives, kill one of the Tweedles.
we used force as deemed necessary in order to protect ourselves.
And I think rotating his head off would have done the trick too.
We complied with common law.
I mean, common law does allow for the twisting of heads.
Only if it's reasonable. Right, where is it? There it is. Let's get it booted up.
Is it going?
As all of the screens wiggle about.
Yeah.
I was doing it on keyboard, wasn't I? Yes.
Yes, that's right. I remember you can pause with space to give consequences their due diligence, their thoughts. I've seen people are interacting with the videos on YouTube, and someone was appreciating that we're giving it some thought and debating it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're playing it from primarily the point of view of an ex-police officer. So, that's I think that's a weird spin that we can put on a couple of games.
yeah,
Okay.
right. What are we up to? In sheep's clothing.
It looks so smug.
Yeah.
Wait.
Episode.
Oh yeah,
8,
no,
The
yeah, we
Crooked
did.
Mile.
We did that one.
In
So we're
sheep's
in this one,
clothing,
yeah.
and then there's another one after this. So we'll see.
At least one after this, you think?
No, 5. There's 5.
Definitely
of them, I
5.
think.
Okay.
I'll double check.
Yeah, because it
To
went
make
so well
sure.
last time.
If you can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have
Did I
any
say that?
idea how much it costs to have an entire family in Glamour?
Yeah.
What's
I
going to be
can't
cheaper
finish
now?
the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks, Bigby. And thanks for covering for me last time, too.
Bigby?
I'm a
How
good
could
boy.
you do this to me? I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did
5.
it! I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. Do you really think this man murdered these women?
We're fine.
Hell yeah.
It was a good show. But,
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
well, this is gonna be
We learned
a
that the silver
beautiful
bullet
relationship we have with you guys.
wasn't good,
Really.
and we got a bit of a
Look at
broken arm. A little bit.
Out with the old, in with the new. Long live the queen.
open break like that is really bad. Just
Yeah.
so that you know. It takes so much longer to heal. It is so much easier to get infected. And you don't want a bone infection. It's quite loud.
Yeah, it's really bad.
See you around.
No, we were just having a bad dream.
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business.
Oh,
The silver slug deformed and shredded on impact.
okay.
He'll be okay, though.
So it was a...
He'll be okay?
His internal
Hollow
organs
point
are
silver.
positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
We
Oh.
can't keep bleeding this way, old boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious, but there's little I can do for the...
So we know what happened.
We know what happens. My arm is fucked.
So it's sort of less
Gonna
a priority.
assume he's gonna
Yeah.
be okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna stay quiet, let the doctor talk.
Just stay still and let me
Yeah.
finish.
We're gonna stay still.
Please, Bigby, don't move it. Doctor.
Stop moving it, it's horrible.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
Do I want to set it? Man? He told me not to move. I could wrap some money around
For
it.
heaven's sake.
Oh.
See now? That wasn't so difficult, was it?
you took too long.
You told me not to move.
That'll do. You're probably better off. This way I won't have to reset it later. He's lucky to be alive. And he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should. There are limits to what even I can do.
This is the job.
This
Is the job.
Quiet. Just relax. Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands, and I need the space to work, so if you wouldn't mind,
I'm not gonna
we'd
say anything.
appreciate the headroom.
He told me to. Doing as I'm told.
We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
He's got a pair of forceps in me, right next to my diaphragm.
Hey, Doc, how
It's
much
fine,
longer?
don't worry about it.
Colin,
We go-
leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
Because I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be? I'm here to take care of my friend.
With what? Your hooves?
Hey, listen,
Please,
lady.
keep it down back there.
Staying quiet.
Thank you. There. All done.
Okay, now
Right.
I'm gonna talk to you all.
Yeah.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Silver on near the
Miss
heart,
White.
so anywhere else is okay.
He'll
This
be
is what
fine
I'm
for
hearing.
light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
I know, but please, don't give him the excuse. His body will eventually give out. Take care of him, please.
I will. He'll need rest, I assume.
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch, and make sure he doesn't get into further
She has enough on her plate. It would be nice. She's got enough on her plate.
altercations.
Snow has enough to deal with, Swinehart. I can take care of myself.
Clearly. Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Swiney.
Why doesn't he like Colin? What did Colin do?
Right, so I was reading the fable of the three army surgeons, which is where he's from.
Okay.
And he's
Go on.
called Dr. Swineheart because he's got a pig's heart and doesn't like pigs anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. It's about the story of 3 army surgeons who were so deft at surgery that they'd removed their own organs to provide entertainment, basically to pay for room and lodging for an innkeeper.
Mhm.
They would put them all back in the next morning. However, a series of events happen. Their organs are eaten by the cat, and the person responsible for letting that happen basically goes out and procures replacements. A replacement eye for one of them, a replacement hand for one of them, a replacement heart for one of them.
Why did they take them out to begin with?
Because they're so skilled at surgery that they can do this on themselves and survive to the next day. They did this to pay for very expensive room and board. Basically to entertain an innkeeper. Basically, they bet an innkeeper, we're so skilled that we can do this, you'll give us free room and lodgings for the night.
Okay. Weird, but okay,
Very weird.
I'll allow it.
It's fables,
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so he's got a pig's heart because he didn't have his own heart put in, and so they put in a pig's heart.
As you do.
Yep. He's a bit salty over it.
We're
But
not going to worry at all about blood antigens.
No, not at all. It's a fable. It's a fairy tale. So, yeah.
I mean, there's still science, even in fairy tales.
I think you'll find that we've got magic in Trump science. Magic, sorry.
Magic is just science on a finer scale.
Yep, and they managed to work around that. It's all fine. They were so good at surgery. Critical success surgery.
Magic surgery.
It's got cigarettes in the fridge.
That's what I asked whenever
So-
we first saw the fridge and they said Huff and Puff.
How do you, feel?
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay. Hell, I seen him take worse.
Don't
Don't worry about me, alright? I'll be fine.
See? Strong as an oak, this guy.
I'll be re.
You had us. You had us worried there for a while. You stopped breathing, when you passed out or died, I guess. It, it kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived, you know him, he's never worried. And even he thought you were... I don't know. It was just awful.
I'm pretty hard to kill.
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
Colin,
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
we'll all get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over? Or is Crane?
This is bigger thing now, yeah. But shall we? Let's have Snow decide because she's next in charge.
She's now the grand dictator of Fabletown.
Yeah, so we'll let her decide since she's our boss.
Crane's still the thing.
Snow's the boss. She'll know what's best for the community.
Thanks. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder. It was a split-second decision, and I don't care how it looked. I'd make it again and twice on Sunday.
All right.
It wasn't effective.
I mean, at that point, we'd already been fucked, so...
Yeah, so thanks for saving me.
I'm not faulting you.
Yeah, thanks, Snow, for all that back
There wasn't
there.
really any other option
Yeah.
No
for us to
problem.
all walk away.
Thanks.
Yeah, we've walked
You're
away
not
from this
pissed
and
that
can,
Crane's flown the coop?
stamp them in later.
Or that the Crooked Man thinks he's got Snow under his thumb?
We're all mad about it, Colin.
She
But
did
it's
what
not
she had
like
to.
we had a strong choice in
There
the
was
matter.
no other choice.
What else could Snow do? If she didn't hand him over, my ass would be down the witching well. Crane still would have been taken.
Okay,
Rough.
okay, I'll take your word for it.
All I care about right now is just what does the Crooked Man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily? How long has this...
I feel like Crane was being used as a sock puppet,
Mhm.
and the Crooked Man has like been running things mostly behind the scenes anyway. But still, Crane is like still a dickhead and still has like his share of the blame.
I think the victims are our concern, but there's also the bigger picture that we need to be investigating. So I'm not going to go for that one. They made the wrong enemies too aggressive, and
Yeah.
Crane was used as factually correct. So I'm going to go for Crane was
What's
used.
been going on?
Crane was a puppet, and the Crooked Man worked the strings. This is all about control of Fabletown.
But then what do prostitutes have to do with it? Lily? And Faith?
I don't know how it all works out yet, but I know it does. Somehow.
The Crooked Man declared war against us last night. At least that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way.
Okay.
Bigby's the one on the front lines. You can't give him a leash. He doesn't work that way.
A little restraint and thought behind things will...
I say we are doing our best, but at the same time, like as we've seen, Fabletown's deeply unfair.
Yeah, but I want to know what she means. So I'm hoping if I
Yeah.
click "What do you mean?" as in like, "What do you mean? What
Yeah.
do you think we should do?" Then is what
Never
I'm gonna
hurt
go for.
anyone, Colin.
Yeah, wait, what do you mean?
Yeah,
what
what
is
is the
this
right
right way?
We haven't been doing a good job. You and I.
I agree.
So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried. By the book. Straight as an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters to fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice, then that would mean I'd lost all faith in our ability to help this town. Just let that side of you be done, okay?
I'm not sure that could be. I'm not sure you can say that. If his life is in danger, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, I don't want to be argumentative with her. If we can do it through other means, we should. Being violent and aggressive and all that. It's going to be our last resort always, but it's always
Yeah.
going to be our last resort. Is though.
I know, easy for you to say. Seems like it's needlessly confrontational, but also it's like you can't go ahead doing that. It's like, I'm sorry, they hired him for a reason. It's not for his dazzling personality.
We'll go with I had no other choice then.
Yeah.
Be
The
done
exclamation mark
and
means that-
buried, and
yeah.
we can all move on.
We were under attack, Snow. What did you expect me to do?
There are degrees.
Degrees? I only ever do what's necessary.
Really? Do you believe him?
Yeah, I do.
Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then. Hell, I'm practically the president of the Bigby Don't Be Such a Dick Club. But this is the wrong fucking time.
I mean, his work is sometimes quite sloppy, but at the same time, like he is the one-man like show. I know. Thanks, Colin. Seems like it might give the wrong impression to your new boss.
Then we'll be quiet.
To put shackles on him.
We'll agree in passing.
He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the farm.
Oh, give me a fucking break.
I mean,
Are you
did
gonna
tell
let
him.
her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Bigby
Snow's in
knows it's for
charge.
the best of the town.
We need to
It keeps
not let
everybody
it
out
slide
of
whenever it
trouble.
suits us.
And what if a Mundy does see me, huh? I'm a pig, not a mouse with a hat and a cane. They know what a pig is. It's not the end of the world.
If Snow says that's the way it's gotta be, that's the way it's gotta be.
What? Are you kidding me?
If you would simply get a glamour.
Get a glamour? With what money? You think I can work? I don't even have thumbs.
Wolf's
Get Glamour to look
residence.
like a dog.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks. Guess who's waiting in your office right now?
Bluebeard.
Narissa.
Narissa?
Oh.
That broad from the puddin' and pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you.
But she
And what do you think that
can't
could be?
talk.
Bigby's got an admirer. You always do well with the, disenfranchised. Something about your prickly demeanor attracts him like a moth to a flame.
She knows something. She's helped me a little with the case. Maybe she has something else.
Maybe she does. I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls.
Oh no.
Oh
And
dear.
I should probably change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled, but not over. Let me know when you're done with Narissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work. Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? I mean, she seemed real serious about it.
We'll say she'll change her mind.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll try and change her mind because I can't see why he can't be glamoured as a dog. A pig, it's acceptable.
The
People
point is,
have
like,
pet pigs.
he has to like pay for the glamour, and
Yeah.
he can't pay because he doesn't have any money because he can't work.
But we
so-
have just hired a new witch who's going to work on discount.
Yeah, we'll see.
She's going to be the council witch. You know, so that we'll make a minimum affordable glamour
Yeah.
for everyone, and that'll be the equivalent of the fable benefit.
We'll see.
She'll change her mind. We'll
but
figure
I can
something
still
out.
hang out here.
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing
Jackie.
hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her
Hello.
friends are right now.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks.
Don't worry
Bigby.
about it.
You're gonna have to choose later.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let us know how the sound balance is, Techie, if you don't mind, because the sound seemed quite loud earlier on, so I think something's changed. Beowulf. But what about the other bee? Is that Bad Wolf? Big Wolf? Which bee are we missing out?
Big B.
It's not even a big bee, literally. It's just a bee.
Yeah. B Wolf. It's his initial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that Big Wolf, Bad Wolf?
He's Big B Wolf. That's his name.
Sounds fine. Okay, brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
It does just. It sounds very loud in my headphones, so maybe like I've knocked the switch in my headphones. Okay, so we're going to talk to Narissa. And
Yep.
she's going to help us.
I think we need to be aware that she has a collar on, and she works as someone who can be commanded to do things. So she might give us poor information if she's still wearing the collar.
Bishop is a bit quiet. It's because he's
Sheriff.
sat slightly
Yeah.
further behind
I'll,
me.
I'll lean forward.
Hi, Narissa.
Thanks, Techie.
Have a seat.
These lips are sealed.
We just need to ask the right questions, as with any good interviewing skill.
Are you okay?
Get him his
Didn't
own
look
mic.
good last night.
We've got a snowball mic on the table, and it's pointed at us. It's just like not enough space for us both like on top of each other, so he's sat back a little bit.
Sure, you'd be, you know.
You should see the other guy.
Yeah.
All
He's funny.
around.
Don't be fooled by this. I didn't get the worst of it.
Why would we have FBI fugitives wanted?
Huff and puffs. Not many people smoke those.
Why? What do you smoke?
Shorettes. See, because the shore. Because she's a mermaid.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did Crane want with you? Let's hear it. So what I'm going to say,
Yeah.
what I'm not going to ask a
Okay.
direct question because she's not going to be able to
Yeah.
answer that.
Yeah.
So I'll go with the more generic one and allow her to volunteer information. So we'll go, what brings you here?
Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the Open Arms. And I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the Pudding and Pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the Open Arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead.
Hey, have more on Crane. Is it about the Crooked Man? Was Crane set up?
If it's too direct a question, she might not be able to answer at all.
Yeah. But it's about the clients, isn't it? So I'm wondering if I say if Crane was set up, that's like could be a yes or no answer.
And
but
he is a client.
Isn't
Yeah.
true? Okay. Is it about the Crooked Man? You have more on Crane then. I think is open enough.
Ed?
Is there more to this business with Crane? You gave me the key to room 204. You put me on to Crane. Is there something I'm missing here?
These lips are sealed.
Hmm.
If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone, and I don't know what to do.
Faith and Lily.
Yeah.
Is this making any sense?
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is friends matter. And I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours. Are you?
Well, they're both direct questions. So and we don't know how far this spell affects.
Yeah, it could be. We want it as generic as possible to let her fill in the gaps as she can.
Mm-hmm.
But I look out for everyone is the end to that line of questioning.
Mm-hmm.
Friends in danger, probably. I'd say.
Look around you.
Who are you talking about? Are my friends in danger?
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this. I need you to know I want to help, but...
Your lips are sealed. Take your time is kinder.
Yeah.
It's okay. Take your time.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it?
Yeah, the same. It's a tool of control.
Yeah.
How can I? It's a tool to keep you stuck in that life. Subservient. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Can it just be removed?
You see, this is why asking the right questions
Yeah.
is good, because it's the ribbon, isn't it? These lips are sealed. Is it the skirt? No, it's not the skirt.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
by we can find out
Yeah.
the answers by encountering the walls in the right place. So many cigarettes.
Can
Can't
we?
we just take it
yeah.
off?
If you
Any
remove the
way to bring-
ribbon, oh,
I-
does it hurt them if you remove the ribbon?
I imagine it probably would, or there would be, because it's not going to be that easy. So I'm not going to touch it. We're going to need to ask if there's a way of breaking the spell, because I think removing it, or she's not going to be able to answer the question. I think that's going to be too easy. So it's either going to hurt her or it's going to hurt me. So I'm going to go with any way to break the spell. I'm not going to touch it without.
That spell Crane talked about. Is there any way to break it? Is there something I can do about it?
No! These lips are sealed!
What?
No,
You
okay.
can't! Just stay back!
Yeah, she doesn't want me
You
going anywhere near
can't
it.
do that!
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
These lips are sealed.
Yeah, I'm going to go on the assumption that something bad will happen
Okay.
if they touch
get
it
it.
or we touch it.
The whole story of
So
like
the
the woman with the ribbon
ribbons,
that holds on her head
If
keeps
we
coming to
take
mind.
them
so-
off,
Comfort her. She'll remember I touched her on the shoulder.
Yeah.
If anyone finds out I came here,
that's probably Snow.
Who is
Listen.
it?
Sheriff, can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of trouble. I shouldn't
Yes.
be talking to you.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Thank you.
You're within... under my protection.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go.
So
Helpful.
that's clearly the correct thing to do.
That was abrupt.
It's one way to send a message.
Yeah.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out.
Magic keeps her from talking.
See, I'm happy to tell her because she's my boss, but I really don't want this to be a thing that turns around later that she's the one that's behind it all. But
I know. I'd say magic keeps her from talking is factual enough. That, you know, what can come of that?
Did you get anything from her?
She couldn't really say anything. The magic that Crane was talking about, it's in the ribbon.
And you can't take the ribbon off. Or...
It's how Faith and Lily died.
okay.
Okay then. Good work.
God, so yeah, it takes the fucking
So,
head off.
about Beauty and Beast. Do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night?
You
and
did
they're
get a loan from him.
scared about what's...
And Nerissa... Well, we don't want to dunk Nerissa in it because we did promise. So
Yeah. Okay.
Beauty
Yeah,
did
they
get
called,
a loan. So
They called for a reason. Leaves it
What's been
ambiguous
going
enough.
on?
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure they called for a reason. Suppose I better go check it out.
You know, Beauty came to me a while back. She was looking for financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else.
So clearly...
Igby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what?
Ding.
I have other matters to attend to.
Interesting.
You better not be going back to my office.
And you didn't want to tell me what you were into
With
either.
good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
And when were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret too?
You know what it was. You know what was going on, Beast. I had to get a job, and you wouldn't have it. Don't make it into something it wasn't.
It's the principle of it.
Don't act like you weren't keeping secrets too.
If you're going to bring up ancient history, I don't have to stand here and listen to it.
Fine. Go off in a huff.
We'll knock before he
Yeah.
comes to the door and then sees us.
Oh. What do you want?
Alright.
Well, you're just going around knocking on doors?
Snow sent me.
Stirring the pot?
Snow sent me. Said you wanted to talk.
Not me.
Listen, I've had a shitty night.
You think you're the only one?
And I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I?
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there?
If you don't want to talk, can you just get Beauty for me?
I don't know. Is it safe to turn my back?
The hell? Where's this coming from?
These early Telltale games only had like
It's your
limited responses,
pal,
I think.
Bigby.
So it kind of
Hi,
has to
Bigby.
cover a lot of
Please
ground.
excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
They used to be so noble. Ish.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the Woodlands.
God
Already
damn.
tell you're going to make a problem out of this.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Beast?
I just don't think we can trust him. Not after the way he went behind my back. And then you run and call him again?
I trust him.
Boom snack, bring
Yeah.
up time.
Keeping secrets for you.
It was one little thing. Do you want to keep fighting about
Talk
that?
about living in the
Do you want to
past.
try to sort this out?
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own. You didn't have to bring him here.
We're out of money and answers. That's why I called.
Poking everything.
We'll finish this later, but we need to talk to Bigby.
Fine. If you want to talk, we'll talk.
I can hear everything.
Paper thin walls.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say?
We don't need to accuse them of it. We know it.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice.
Huh?
It's nice. That's
Nothing.
all.
It's a nice place you got here.
Thanks, but that's really not why I called.
Is this something about that loan you took out? From the Crooked Man?
I didn't know what else to do.
We
so
should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us.
I want to help.
That's all I ever do.
I'd like to help you, but I can't do anything if you don't tell me what's going on.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man. And I don't know if it's worth it. If you can't give us certain...
If you're honest, I'll protect you. Other people are in danger too. You might be. I mean, other people are in danger, and you might be next.
Yeah.
You know, this is the problem with doing deals with bad guys is they can keep turning up the heat and wanting more, and even if you pay them off, they can still hold it over you and then fuck with you later. So
yeah. I mean, other people are in danger. I don't think this is gonna. It will convince her, but not him. And you might be next. Depends on the situation. We don't know all of it, but
I mean, they took what's his face away. So yeah. I think yeah. If we go with you might be next is better.
Yeah, they took Crane.
Yeah, they took Crane. They beat the shit out of me. You might be next if you don't play ball. So let's get it sorted.
Assurances.
You are in danger. You two need to cooperate so I can get the Crooked Man off the street. You don't want to be next. But if you'd rather deal with this on your own...
No, please don't.
Then tell me what the fuck is going on.
Things
You're in
might
so
shoot
much
quickly
debt?
there.
Look around you. This isn't the way people short on cash live.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We couldn't just give that up.
We never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
everyone else? Beauty's the smart one. You answer
Hi
it.
there, you've reached Beauty. And Beast. And we're out doing something fabulous.
Let me just,
A day at the beach?
Oh god, this is gonna be awkward. I want to hear the best.
Yeah, let's see what the message is.
The slopes?
Hey, we're not done
We
here.
can't come to the phone right now, so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as...
Let's hear what it is.
Humanly possible. Beep!
Aww.
That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this. Because next time, I'm making a house call.
Who is that?
The Crooked Man's gonna get his, one way or another.
Yep. Good that we didn't announce that we were here.
All
Who
I care
was
about
it?
is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went. I didn't know what to do.
Jersey Devil?
Who is
You could have told me.
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know,
Yeah.
the Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah, that slimy prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
I
And
don't know
those
who that is.
Tweedles were always going in and out. Probably dropping off a loan payment they squeezed out of some poor fable. But never the Crooked Man. Mainly it's just regular fables. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the Woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too.
Yeah, Mary got it from
There's
there.
a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
Sometimes fables just don't have anywhere else to go.
Fucking Bloody Mary must go through there. She had Woody's axe last night. Tried to chop my damn head off with it.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... you know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages.
Oh.
You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to
I
believe
don't think
us.
it had delivered to
You
him,
didn't
otherwise
think
the
it would
point
get
was
like
there.
this.
He doesn't think it's meat.
So he won't know what it is, but I'm still going to ask if
Yeah.
he delivered to the Crooked Man.
We're decent people, Bigby.
Listen to me very carefully. Did you ever deliver to the Crooked Man? Can you give me an address?
No. I delivered to places all over town, but never to the man himself. It never seems to be heading to the same place, but it always comes out of the butcher shop.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up, and it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She gets under my skin, I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
Right, so
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
Oh.
We shouldn't have to live like this. Scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
Fuck off.
Yeah, like that would be my response is like, oh, I'm sorry, you can't be royalty anymore, boo-hoo. Scrub a few toilets for God's sake.
I don't need to. I don't need
I don't
to
need to understand. It's not my fucking job to understand.
Oh, no, I didn't.
My job is to keep Fabletown safe.
So, where are you going?
Yeah, so we
If
have a
this all
choice.
goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
I think...
So if we go to the Lucky Pawn, it can bounce back on Beauty.
If we go there, that's where Thingy went. Time to start keeping it safe with the big...
The big bat, yeah.
There's a thinner thread with the Lucky Pawn because Bloody Mary went there to get the axe.
Yeah.
And we're only assuming that.
And we know
we're not
that
guaranteed. And that is taking a leap of faith.
And we know that, like, people go to Jersey for loans.
Yeah.
So both of these are clearly fronts for the Crooked Man. But one of them is clearly into some deeper shit.
I think the butcher's place is more directly tied to the Crooked Man. Lucky Pawn is clearly a front, but we can only tie that indirectly to Bloody Mary, whereas the butcher's shop, we've got a direct link to the Crooked Man, and that's who we need to go after. So, and if it goes sideways, Beast will probably be better dealing with it. So, I think butcher shop.
Yep, I agree. The butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker.
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that butcher shop.
You know, Bigby, once you show up there, word is gonna spread. There may be nothing left for you to see if you go to the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
That's fine.
Yeah. It was one or the other. I always assumed that.
Wait, I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
Kill him.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
Well, I mean, the debts will be fixed if he's doing illegal stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So I'll just say I'll handle it.
We'll not elaborate on what that means.
I'll handle it. I'm not gonna let that crooked bastard ruin any more lives.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Hey, Manji.
Bar. probably put that out.
Yeah.
We're a good boy.
Not that good.
It wasn't. Let's slowly work our way around the room.
There's sod all in there.
You can see that this place is clearly very busy. What we got on the menu?
Very little.
Not much.
The farm. Oh no, are they?
Huh. Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any. Right.
Yeah.
What we got on display? Troll meat.
Not very appetizing. Frozen solid. Who'd want to eat this?
No one. That's the joy. Can you go without ringing the bell? Oh, there's a box there. Have a look inside.
Bet that's what Beast was talking about.
Oh, it's a man in a wheel.
That logo looks familiar. I've seen this before.
Playing Dark Souls.
I'm assuming it's like the Crooked Man's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ah, Johan.
Bigby Wolf?
Hi. Oh, I see the button. Don't you push that button.
Yeah, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut?
I live in fear of what's in that box.
What do we have in stock?
Oh, he's there with that button.
Let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special. New York strip. I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin, ribs.
What's
roast,
going on here?
Tongue. Got some tongue here.
Johan, I want to know exactly what's going on here.
We sell meat. Did you want to buy something? What you see is what you get. Just meat. You don't find anything else. We just, we do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing.
So, mind if I look around? Don't screw with me. And if I find something?
I'm going to ask if I can look around.
Here.
I mean, I'm going to look
Mind
around.
if I take a look around?
I guess not.
I've got grounds from...
Sheriff, Did you hear that?
It's the sound.
Ah,
Oh,
you
I'm real
pressed the
sorry.
goddamn button.
Hold on. I just got to go check on that. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Butcher?
I
Follow
just
him
have to
immediately.
go see.
And check out the box.
Shit.
That is a lot of meat.
Delicious meat.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh.
We're going to find troll meat.
I'll be right there. I've got a bit of a mess back here.
I'm not going to say anything.
Can you come back tomorrow, maybe?
We're going to be quiet.
I mean, hell yeah, that's one way to... I mean, honestly, a big room full of meat's one way to get me to,
be back here for,
like, lure me in.
safety purposes. Come on, damn it.
Again, not going to say anything. Don't want to give away our position. We are snooping.
I feel like we're going to get meat hooked.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh god, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed. Things I do.
Use your legs to lift, not your back.
Huh?
You'll get hurt that way. Now, what the hell are you doing?
Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Please don't kill me.
Why do
Listen,
you think I'm going to kill
just
you?
calm the fuck down, okay? I just want some answers.
Okay. I'm dead. Either way, they said to me, Johan, you can keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment. Easy, even when they got you on a hook in the deep.
I'll deal with what's behind the door, or do you mean Mary? I mean,
why are you sneaking out?
Yeah.
I think is
Deep freeze.
Why are you trying to sneak out the back, Johan? What are you afraid of?
That whole crew.
Crew?
Fuck. The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her
okay,
place.
So we've got a crew of 4 and
Telling
the
you,
Crooked Man's
They
5.
muscled in on me. Took over my storage and
Let 'em
delivery a
talk.
long time ago. All cause of that heat wave.
Unless
that
he's
summer was even hotter
gonna
than
do
this one.
something.
Oh, I let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice.
Let him talk.
I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear. And I don't want to know. I'm not allowed to know.
Okay, I believe him.
He's enough of a coward, and he's running his mouth enough that I.
Oh, fuck, I didn't click it in time.
Did you not?
No.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when. But there would be the day.
I mean, he's already pressed the alarm.
You're gonna open the shutter and immediately get shot in the gut by someone with a shotgun.
Work.
Oh.
Alchemy.
It's an illegal potion shop. Oh no, people are shackled to the floor. Oh no. Run. Stock. ACF. Right, so initials of people. Those are very irregular amounts. I'm a little afraid this is going to be a case of like regenerating meat. Black forest soil snaps. What?
Silver powder.
Yeah.
Swine snout. Tongue of dog. No.
Okay, so this is the stock of each of the amounts. Okay.
Eye of newt.
Oh.
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had.
I could have dealt with them, I think. Like, it's
I
obvious
guess
what's
that's
happened.
why I stuck around when they took it.
I get why you flipped that switch, but you had a choice. You could have told me. And if you hadn't warned them, I might be dealing with your problem right now.
Told you? Huh. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the Crooked Man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me?
You never told us. Or you probably
It
did.
hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help. I needed your help.
Well, I'm here now. I'm gonna sort this all out.
What is it? Ah, glamours. Okay.
So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff.
All good fun. So we've got like...
These are undelivered packages.
Oh. Where
That
to?
symbol. It's on all the packages. What is it?
That's the Crooked Man's brand. It's on everything that goes in and out of here.
So you do know something, huh? Is that a wheel or what?
It's a man broken on the wheel.
Guess they never used that thing on wolves, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's from back in the homelands. A torture device. It came over here with the rest of our stories. Not that Mondays need any help coming up with that kind of thing. It makes people crooked. By breaking their bones and... Do I really need to explain this?
I've played Dark Souls.
Yeah, we know what
I
this
know.
is.
I know how it works. I know that that symbol.
Huh. Looks like math or something.
Oh, we've got a second board.
Okay.
What we got behind here?
Ah. Okay.
Shit. Is everybody on here?
They.
Do you know anything about this?
I don't know. A lot of fables out there need a lot of things.
Black market.
Maybe just don't touch anything back here, please.
I mean, this sounds like, honestly, they should have been taking care of this from the start, and crime has filled in the gap.
Mm-hmm.
Rushbeard, Nerissa,
Miss White,
Rose Red, To the Farm.
To the Farm.
Mr.
So what do they mean? What do they mean?
It's stock of the various reagents, I guess. And
because
what
that's
they
what
get.
they're over here.
Yeah.
We've got like JJ is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're all giving something that's
These are
counts
raw
as a magic
materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here.
People are being forced to work.
Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
Yeah. Yeah, at least he's not wearing a ribbon.
Just come in here. Just
Don't you
come in
see
here.
what's
little
going
one.
on here? All these fables getting magic from
I don't
him.
like that you're by that
Business
door
is
and you
booming.
close it on me and lock me in.
He's got all he needs. The raw materials. And the slave labor to process them. And with all this gear, looks like they could make just about any kind of magic. A lot of it. And it's pretty clear why.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. The things that must have gone on here.
It's the pudding and pie girls with the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains. He's enslaving fables. On my watch. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
In
You
here.
don't have to tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane? If this all... I mean, finding the Crooked Man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss?
Snow.
No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way.
Magic mirror.
That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the Crooked Man that way. And leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office. Can't you just vaporize anyone who gives you trouble?
Crane shattered the mirror and made off with one of the pieces. He probably still has the shard with him.
Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it.
Next
The
location.
Lucky Pawn.
Yeah.
They probably took Crane there, too.
The Lucky Pawn.
I wouldn't have
If I
taken
can
it
find
there.
the mirror piece there, I can find the Crooked Man.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh? What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder.
I'll take care of them. But I mean,
Yeah.
you're not too. You done what you were meant to do. You pressed the button. You warned them. They got away.
Yeah.
You just now tell them that you didn't give me anything, which you didn't. You just came in
Yeah.
here. You had to look around. They can't have expected you to put up a fight against me.
No.
So you've done what you promised to do. So in the short term, you're all right.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, they're not going to be happy, but they don't have to be.
yeah, that's why the whole point of the button was there. But I'll take care of
for
them.
Bloody Mary.
You won't have to worry, Johan. I'm gonna take him down.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
Now, we better take them down. The promises we've been making to these people.
Please don't smoke around the meat.
Yeah. No smoking in here. Closed.
I mean, you can still sell your meat.
The meat's like frozen and not great anyway. Who ruled the land?
Jersey, don't Don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you,
I'm,
you're the guy who
just
makes
gonna...
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order,
you know.
and that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment.
You don't want no part of this, pal. You push me one more time, and I will have one hell of a mess on
The
my
Jersey
hands.
Devil is like
And I really
Eastern
don't
European,
feel like mopping out this
Eastern
room today.
United
So
States
I'm giving you one
fairy
more
tale.
shot to thank me for my sunny attitude.
Smoke meat isn't. Smoke meat is lovely, but not that kind of smoke.
And generous disposition. Turn the fuck around and walk out that door with your life.
Okay, yeah. There's a threat now, so we're
So
gonna get
get
involved.
the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
What the fucking hell?
Christ. And this fucking guy too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit.
Restrained Jersey, I think. Although Woody
is the one being the aggressor.
At the same time, I would say we've got a good thing going with Woody lately. Woody's justifiably upset. If we restrain Jersey, then, you know, we might...
I worry that if I restrain Jersey, though, that Woody's just going to hit him again.
Oh no, how terrible that would be.
But I also don't want Jersey to get away.
Yeah.
And I think if I restrain Woody, then Jersey might take the opportunity
Yeah.
to get away.
And Woody has been provoked.
He has been...
We restrain Jersey, we tell him to stop hitting him,
well,
or we just let him get a few in.
Just because somebody's provoked you doesn't give you the right to smack him.
In fact, by the law, it does, with a certain amount of provocation.
It depends on if you've got... He did it out of anger.
Yeah.
There is the preemptive strike,
Yeah.
but you have to believe that your preemptive strike, you were in immediate physical danger at the time, and you believed that the only way to avoid it was the preemptive strike. That's the only legitimate use of doing
I'm not
a
sure if
preemptive
it's
strike.
here in America, but there are some verbal assaults which are enough for you to be basically justifiably used in defense.
Here, you have to be you literally
Fear,
have
physical,
to be in fear of physical assault, and the only way that you can foresee of avoiding it is for the preemptive strike.
Yeah.
And it's the same for police officers. It's the same piece of law
Yeah.
for police officers and for members of the public. That is the same piece of law, that you have to be in fear of physical attack of your. You can't do it for property.
Yeah.
You can't do a preemptive strike to protect property, but you can do it to protect yourself or another person.
I mean, you can always lie about it later. I mean,
but
they're really going to believe me or that liar over there with the broken nose.
We're doing the good boy playthrough
That's
though.
true.
We're being the good boy. But yes, I'm going to restrain Jersey because I don't want him to escape. But I should be restraining Woody because he shouldn't have got that preemptive strike in, because he attacked him out of anger before his axe being sold.
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
You got here fast. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's
it's a
my
cool hobby.
axe? Who'd you give it to?
Punch Jersey back off, Jersey. Jersey, watch
You
yourself.
follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park?
Trust me, you do not want to go there.
And what if I do?
Back off, dog. I just want what's mine. My axe.
It's not
You
here.
talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up.
Wow.
Still a little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough. You know what? I'm just gonna handle you myself, and I...
He has hit us and he has made a threat, so we're going to use reasonable...
fucking
not the
Which one?
pins. Not
Why not? He's the Jersey Devil. He can take it.
I mean, what's the ball?
Crystal ball.
A crystal ball on the pin.
Oh, for prognostications.
On the pins.
On the pin.
The pin.
I mean, the pins will really hurt. The crystal ball, if we leave it intact, we might be able to use it.
I want to go for the crystal ball, but because chat has spoken up and said the pins, it's going to be the pins. I have to do what...
Everyone wants
if
pins.
enough people speak up, we've got to do it. So
Yeah.
it's going to have to be the pins.
Motherfucker! Oh. You done it now, shithead. You really done it now.
Here we go.
Okay, that's enough.
Whoa.
Oh, why are you getting involved?
Not now,
Back off.
Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
He's gonna get away.
He's gonna
Oh.
change, yeah. He's the Jersey Devil.
Cool,
Yeah, he knows. He's great.
All we've done is anger him.
There we go.
Oh, you're actually in the back.
Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
We've got to get Woody the axe is what we've got to do.
We need to.
Fucking stay.
He's gonna take us down, so we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's losing their fucking head.
This is this is not a defensive thing. This is a we're fighting for our life thing.
Yeah.
He's too close to them.
That's...
It's not clear as to if I need to hold it or tap it.
Oh, nice. Now stop.
Yeah, back the fuck down. You look cool, but
He really does look cool.
wow.
Ow! That just started healing me. Oh.
Hey, asshole.
Yeah.
I found her.
Oh, hey.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Anvil or a statue? Oh, it's the Headless Horseman.
I have a feeling the anvil's going to be
Hang on,
more
it's
useful.
the Headless Horseman from Crane's apartment. Jack fucking... he went back.
Nice.
Oh, for God's sake. Anvil.
Anvil. Go for the anvil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Anvil.
We'll just help get that axe in there a little bit more.
That was brutal. We chose the most brutal options there, and I have to say, I am not disappointed.
Bit of a headache. Oh, we're not. No, you can't. No, we need to question him.
He's giving us the choice.
We need to question him.
Yeah.
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have?
You're about to have one less arm.
That useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror. No fucking friends.
Got you. So where do I put the Crooked Man? I got you.
Who is really running this town?
Nothing? I still have you, don't I?
You can't find a Crooked Man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one
He was
spot.
always making deliveries to different places.
You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror.
Yeah, and I
They
want a magic
dumped
mirror.
all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump.
Where's Crane's stuff?
Fucking bitch.
Where's Crane's stuff? Where'd they put it?
In back.
Is that his coat?
Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything? Crane's coat. No time for traveler's checks, huh?
More money?
Yeah. I mean,
You
yes.
won't be needing this anymore.
That was a look. Jesus.
Yeah, we're not taking it for our own personal gain, mate.
Too late, you absolutely are.
That sick piece of...
Yeah. Is it there? Yeah.
The
Nice.
shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Now, do we let Jersey get offed? Oh, no.
Hey, Sheriff. Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's 'cause the Crooked Man wanted them dead.
That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want. But what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his. And he sure as shit is ready for you.
We left the antler on him because we only needed the one to stab him in the gut with.
I know, but I think he's more of like a. You could have taken both off.
Oh, could you?
Why? I don't know. I mean, like, as in, like,
Oh, yeah.
why did you leave? Why did you leave him with one on?
Because now he looks asymmetrical, and it's even funnier.
Yeah, it's gonna, it's not gonna seem like that much of a big deal right now. But tomorrow morning when he wakes up, his neck muscles are gonna be all off balance.
Yeah, it's gonna constantly like be tilted like a dog who's listening for something.
For smoke?
Yeah, give him a huff and puff. Give him one. Go on, be nice. Ah, I like the burgeoning friendship that's going here.
Thanks. Shitty brand. You're welcome. I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing. Jersey was wrong, you know. About what? About those girls. There is something you can do about it.
Avenge them.
Get the fucker who did it.
Yeah.
Ain't that the plan?
That's all I'm doing.
I feel this is building up to a choice as to whether I had to leave the Crooked Man alive or not.
He's probably going to have some deal that's going to be the moral decision that's going to turn everything around on its head. There, I've played enough games like this to know that we're making all these promises. He's a bad guy. He's the bad guy. He's doing something. Yeah. He's going to turn around with something that's going to be like really morally on the fence.
It's going to be like, without his help, with all this like magic, it's not going to work.
Yeah,
Toontown, Fabletown isn't like sustainable.
I'll do my job.
It's my job. I'll get him.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go do it then.
Oh, the trip trap just
right
there.
next to it.
For God's sake.
What's next for you?
Hey, Woody.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do now? We all got our roles to play, Wolf. I'll see ya.
He looks familiar.
Yeah.
Is that the security guard?
No. He does look like suspiciously well modelled for a bit player. Like in the previous scenes where we've had a taxi driver, he's just been like a silhouette.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White...
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Hey! Stick it in.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer for.
Oh, really?
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Oh.
Finally. Things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me.
Cranes use the mirror to play Kirkman's door moves or oh well, but we
all of
I mean, it's fine.
Crane used the mirror to find him.
So what else did you find out?
Once the mirror's fixed, we can use it to find that crooked bastard. Or at least wherever he hangs his hat. That's how Crane kept tabs on him. And everybody else. I'd say he was abusing the privilege. He was probably spying on all of us.
He was probably spying on me.
Oh.
Anyway...
No, it's fine. You did excellent work, Bigby.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Can you
This is why the mirror needs to be locked behind a door with 2 different
Don't
keys.
go far, Sheriff.
It doesn't look like
I'd like
it
to have a
fits.
few words of my own with you.
Why'd you attack Flycatcher?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Pompous ass. Why'd you put the hurt on Flycatcher? Were you hiding something down at the Tweedles? Or was it just for fun?
He worked for them, didn't he? I couldn't be sure that he wasn't involved.
He just
but I
likes
didn't want him
hurting people, I
interfering.
think.
I was simply endeavoring to make the search a speedy one.
He's a murderer.
Surely you, of all people, can't fault me for getting overzealous in the process.
I don't buy it. I have more important things to deal with right now, but you can be sure that we're gonna have a long fucking talk about this when I'm done.
I do so enjoy our talks. I'll wait with bated breath.
He does
I
have the
don't
pirate book
understand.
down.
This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Same mirror.
Got me.
Well, where did you find it?
Not
What
the
has it
same
gone
mirror.
through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror.
Huh.
And I don't mind speaking in rhyme.
Oh.
Had a front row seat to a pretty gnarly brawl at the Lucky Pawn. When I found it, it was still in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
Oh.
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Yeah, but they
need some
care
help
about
over
their
there.
own
Yeah.
issues.
Thanks.
That their
Go
own
talk to
issues are
Tom.
their own
But
worlds.
just so you know, we can't pay him.
But you have got money
He
on you.
really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
Right. I do happen to know spoilers about this, because I remember it.
Oh?
Would you like me to tell?
Hint, give me direction.
Regardless of what you decide with Toad, the answer is the same.
Mm-hmm.
Things with him are settled,
Is he going to the farm?
one way or another.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've already told you what it is, so yeah. No, whether you give him that roll of cash or not, he's going to the farm because he'll blow his way through it.
Hmm.
He just can't afford the glamours, and he's also a bit of a Del boy. The money goes.
Okay, good to know. So
It's basically whether you want him to be happy for a while and go to the farm or not. And his son is nice, so yeah. I don't know how much of a knock-on effect. All I remember is that one way or another, he goes to the farm.
well, we've got 2 stacks of money, and hopefully the game works in that sort of way.
Yeah.
So I can give him a stack and still have a stack.
Hopefully.
But we'll see how it plays out.
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda,
Where is the
Sheriff,
glamour, mate?
but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Before we get into any of that, what do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change a subject on me. I need a little bit of that walking around money, you know? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall.
Yeah,
Any of
that's
this sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout.
Yeah, Crane's
just
money.
what's right.
He
I
did
need
take it out of the
big
pot, so
Here, Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
Crane's money, eh? Well, I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamored, Toad. Got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
But of course.
You have to understand.
What did you do, Bigby?
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
Don't worry. I did the right thing.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy.
Yeah. Means I did the right thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did. What would make a...
I don't know. To be honest, I'm still not sure what his driving force is. It could be either.
Yeah. It seems like he has no shortage of money. Like he has the money to loan out. Like he is running a crime empire, which at a certain level just becomes like a parallel state. So I would say it's about control, if anything, because he basically controls Fabletown. Everyone goes to him when the business office doesn't do it. And as we found, he owned Crane, so he basically ran. If we consider Fabletown to be its own little micronation, he controls it. He's the head of state.
Yeah, I mean that's what Schoolboy was saying, is that he already runs everything. So yeah, it does seem to be.
If I had to pick, I would say it's about control, but he probably has other motives.
Yeah, control is a thing, but I can imagine that there's something else beyond that. I don't know what though. But I'm going to go with I don't know because I'm not 100% sure. But control is definitely part of it. Yeah. But control to what end?
Person do that?
I don't know. But when I catch the fucker who did this, I'll find out why.
Sheriff, Miss White, I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say...
So why is Bluebeard always here and Crane always saw him? Could be Tabs know what involved.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, he just said he made a donation, so I'm guessing he maybe funds it to some extent. I don't know.
Canonically, Bluebeard is a very rich man, but he has a habit of killing his wives. So, yeah, he's probably still sort of carried over the fact that he's a wealthy businessman.
Yeah, I think he's a lot of his money is going in towards this, because a lot of his money was going into this, it was going into Crane's pocket. Yeah. So that's probably why.
I have been better, but thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Yeah, we want to make sure, because people are wearing glamours. So we want to make sure people are who they say they are.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
She has the power of mirrors.
Don't crack the mirror again.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction. Looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby.
Mirror, mirror, go on.
Yeah, we got to do it.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out?
Terrible.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah. And now it moved.
Yeah, it's gone now.
The mark appears on different doors.
A door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice. I know that
Say that as
emotions
there is literally a man hanging in the background. I don't know if anyone
Yeah.
else saw that. It was over her shoulder on the left-hand side. I don't know if it was like part of a statue or something, but there was somebody hanging by their neck.
I mean, no
I
guarantees.
can't guarantee it. I am going to defend
You're on
myself.
and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way. But we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I can't make that promise. This could turn sour, just depending on how the wind blows. I have to be able to handle it how I see fit.
If people are going to have faith in the Fabletown government again, we need to be fair. Show them that we're doing things the right way. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
And yeah, Bloody Mary's whole thing is mirrors and murder. The Gothic Bridge. Quickly.
We're just gonna open it. We're just gonna go straight. I'm not gonna fuck about.
Magic door.
God, what if you were a Monday?
Yeah.
Pixel's still missing.
Oh. Whoa. Oh. Nice fairy tale castle. Hey.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny.
Yeah, he's Tiny Tim. From A Christmas Carol.
I have to admit,
I've only got the Muppets Christmas Carol in my head, so
Yeah.
I wondered for a fraction of a second why he's not a frog.
He's wearing a green coat, yeah. Muppet Christmas Carol is, in fact, one of the best Christmas Carol adaptations
It is
ever made.
amazing.
Yeah.
when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you weren't here on a social call, so thanks for not giving me a hard time.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
To
was.
everyone.
I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me.
Fine. Lead on.
It's got a real motif going on with the wheels.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it. I thought it was a joke, actually.
You shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's not like that. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is going to get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding.
Don't you realize you're not just minding the door? You work for that crooked bastard, your hands get dirty too.
It's not so bad.
Not so bad? Are you fucking blind, Tim? He's a murderer.
So you're telling me you agree with everything Crane does? A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. but he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Thanks.
That's a laugh.
Yeah.
That's a Skeletor laugh.
Stop laughing at me.
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
I ain't scared of you.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door.
You needn't
The boss
worry.
is there.
He'll come around.
I know that much.
And like Crane before him, I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket.
Huh.
Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say he'd be more useful killed, skinned, and made into a rug for me to wipe me shoes on.
He's right. He was fine when Crane was smoothing things over, but this guy off his leash is a whole other barrel of crap that I don't want to deal with.
So that's it then. Let's slip the dogs of war. None of you can see fit to stare him down. The best outcome you can picture is having him dead. I like to think a little bigger than that.
That is
You're
a
not-
lovely voice. I'd be the Crooked Man with that lovely voice.
That won't be necessary. Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Yeah. The various villains.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, what moral
You see,
fuckery have we got
everyone
going on?
in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
It should be, yes, we do, but you're coming with me because we're going to go discuss it down at the
Yeah.
station because of all the shit that's kicked off.
Looking at the stained glass window there, it looks as if he found a magic stone or a diamond or something. Who is he?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna. We're not gonna talk. I'm not gonna threaten him, but we're gonna say you're coming with me. We're gonna try and do it by the book. I know it's gonna piss everyone off, but we've got to try.
Yeah.
It's over. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Got
Oh,
down.
okay.
Yeah.
Well then. Next time. Let's see what's happening next time.
I've heard stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Yeah.
Should
not go to the farm.
Not go to the farm. Yep. Did you attempt to remove the UN? 63% of players did not try to remove the ribbon. Good.
Cool.
Which crooked operation did UN? 62% of people went to the court. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Did you send terms that UN 73 decided Toad should not go to the farm? How did the cook discover you
Yeah.
and 8% you bringing him in? Jesus.
I mean, I believe even I wanted to say what he had to say for himself, if only to give me incriminating evidence.
I know, but we do that down the station. If we're going to
Yeah.
do it properly, we do it down the station. We talk in my controlled environment because you're the one that have committed the crimes, and we do it with more witnesses on my side than you have witnesses on your side. You want to have somebody with you, fine. You can bring one of your people, but me and Snow are at least going to be sitting in on the conversation if it's going to be dealing with Fabletown. So I need to bring you in, and then Snow's the one that's in charge. We're letting her be in charge. So, yeah. Well,
Okay. We've got about an hour left. Depend. I say, what do you think?
no, I'm going to leave it there. My normal time is just a couple of hours.
Yeah. that's
So
fair.
I will leave it there and allow us to do the final.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I
Final
say
one.
part 5 is the last one. I'm certain of it now. I've googled it.
Absolutely 100%
One more
sure.
to go. So I assume we're gonna talk to the Crooked Man. Shit's gonna go down, and we're gonna have to like work all this out.
Mm-hmm. We will tune in next week and see how it all goes down for the final episode of The Wolf Among Us.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. Okay, yes. Well, I am going to leave it there, I think. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. As I say, tune in next week and we'll do the final chapter of this and we'll see how it goes down and what fuckery happens as a result of it.
Thank you, Broggles.
Thank you very much for the Discord, Broggles, yes. So, until then, we'll see you on Tuesday and this next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, until then, take care. Thank you very much and we'll see you in the next one.
See you later.